like I should stay some, but please don't ball for the night. Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see you really wanna us. Yeah. Everybody going see the better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be to get a little bread. Still outside, I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life, took them hits in stride. If I for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that? Yeah. 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 Whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was
It's the home. Of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the Wizards in Washington. Now here's Powell. Wiggins with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Boston. In the corner, it's Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Nice D from DeRozan. New Orleans with the ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Boston grabs the miss. And here is Powell. Pass to Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
On the wing, Wiggins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Powell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Mobley.
I like it. Powell just being aggressive, making the D overcommit.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Horford. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. In the corner, Powell with it. Just 4 to shoot. Over Thompson. Boston again missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Banchero. Three-pointer. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Here's the Celtics with the ball. A 3-ball. That shot off the mark. And New Orleans will come the other way. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Wiggins surveying the floor. DeRozan brings the double team. Celtics passing it around. Here's Horford. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, now can hit a jump shot, but, man, down low, he's tough.
Thompson outside. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Banchero. Mobley with it, guarded by Horford. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's a great sign. Clay up there and rocking the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Both teams making some changes here. Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
DeRozan surveying the D. And stolen by Wiggins. Murray outside. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Horford. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Fultz. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And it's Wiggins missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Here's Murray. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. O'Neal. And Bamba pulls it down. And so it's New Orleans with it. Fultz, the bounce pass. Outside DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Fultz looking around. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Iba2k. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And here's DeRozan. After the 3-pointer from Norman Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Pass to Culver. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
It's stolen by Fultz. Pass to Bamba. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
Baseball fans, time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Thompson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 now.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
.141 left here in the opening quarter. For 3, Murray. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Westbrook with it. Lock at 6. Here's Mobley, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
And that's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's Poole. To stop the run. Offensive rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Well, we talk about Westbrook and the athleticism he has, but sometimes tactically he approaches those pick and rolls quite well.
Boston, no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 8. Mobley outside. Back to Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. And that one is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans on top. They're up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Pass to Iguodala. Mobley looking it over. 6 to shoot. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Poole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Poole just blowing through contact.
Austin shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Wow, what What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston Gold Celtics Entertainment.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Celtics Entertainment.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Just 5 on the clock. Open shot by Banchero. The 17-footer goes down.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mann. And here is O'Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Horford no luck. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape the defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now, here's Poole to stop the drought. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And a nice show of strength there for Jordan Poole.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. And it's Terry with the ball for New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Mann. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Terry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Poole. The Celtics working the ball around now. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Poked away. O'Neal from long range. Kept alive. Here's Mann. Screen by O'Neal. Poole with it. Picked up by Banchero. There's O'Neal with the three. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Now DeRozan. He's got 6. And another 3 for New Orleans.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Here we go, man. Time to make some noise for Boston Gold Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trailed by 19. Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Poole. that one, no question, powered it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Iguodala. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Culver. From beyond the arc. Rebound Boston. Murray with it. Westbrook picks him up. Murray with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Horford takes a 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 17. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Here's Wiggins driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Andre Iguodala. The Celtics have hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today.
Wiggins has showed himself over the past couple seasons as being a great two-way player. He can still do damage on the offensive end. Don't get that twisted.
Thompson outside. Pass to Bamba. Back to Thompson. The kick out to Westbrook. From deep. That shot off. And Boston will go the other way with it. Now here's Murray. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
I tell you, Plumlee rolls so hard to the basket, no one really wants to get in his way.
Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Outside, Horford. Launches a 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Iguodala outside. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Pass to Iguodala. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's Westbrook with the drive. Good work defensively by Horford.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Back to Wiggins. Here's Plumlee. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw off from Plumlee.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Murray, and he gets it to go from the high post. Murray's got his first basket.
Murray's starting to feel the J here, sinking these shots time and time again.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Powell. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Here's Murray. Plumlee trying to break loose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
And there's a technique Jamal Murray uses that's pretty rare in the NBA. This guy practices meditation every day.
I love that he does that, and he credits that focus for his ability to stay in the moment. And Greg, you and I have seen some moments from one Jamal Murray. I'm very excited about his return to his full capacity and what he's going to be capable of doing.
Back to DeRozan. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Murray outside. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Now DeRozan. Fires for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's New Orleans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And that's where the defense has got to be questioned. You can't let Russell Westbrook, of all people, get behind you like that.
Here's Murray. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
On the wing, DeRozan. Four on the clock. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Celtics trail by 16. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Powell. A 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
There's an underrated scoring aspect to Norman Powell and what he can do. He can drive, get inside, or he can knock down a jumper. That's a tough cover.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
And he does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
DeRozan for three. Wiggins with some nice D. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Wiggins has got 10 points.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Powell. Wiggins with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. Plumlee trying to break loose, and it's Wiggins missing. New Orleans leading by 14. Here's Banchero. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Now a timeout called by Boston.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
New Orleans making a switch here. Celtics trail by 14. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Poole. Boston again missing. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Clock at 6. And here's Poole for 3. He can't get that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Outside, Bain. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Poole with it. He's got 7. Wiggins outside. Shot to stop the run.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here is Iguodala. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Bamba. New Orleans moving it around. The high post shot. And here's Banchero. From the arc. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for Boston. They set the pick. Wiggins with it. Now defended by Bain. Pelicans leading by 20. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Bamba. There's the 3. Bain, no good. Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Poole with it. In the corner, it's Wiggins. To end the drought. And Bamba pulls it down.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Outside, Bain. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal
The
foul.
Pelicans making a switch here.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Bain looking around. Back to Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Bamba's got 5 points so far.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Pass to Poole. Back to Powell. Deflects the pass. They double him with Bain. At the top of the key, Horford. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans pull it in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, Poole. 7 points in the game. Misses and the dry spell continues.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Iguodala. Here's Sohan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Outside, Bain. Out to the right wing. Outside, Terry. He can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Poole with it. And Bamba pulls it down.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Iguodala left side. And it's good for 2. Iguodala's got 5.
Iguodala is so skilled down low, playing his cards right that time and laying them on the table.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. And here is Poole. He has 7. Here's Horford. The baseline J off the mark.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
In the corner, it's Bain. Launches it. O'Neal with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
.109 left in the third quarter. Horford, no luck.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Picked by Horford. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
When you have a big like Horford setting the screen and rolling to the bucket, there's sometimes nothing the D is able to do.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bitadze. Culver with it. Here's Bitadze. Shoots it up. That one wide left.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. Robinson for 3. No good that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting is coming.
The Pelicans, 67.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Boston with the ball. Now here's Murray. Now Robinson. Back to Murray. Lets it go with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Fultz with the ball. And here's Culver. And then Culver with the dunk.
How about the force there from Culver, making sure to finish with power, leaving no doubt with that finish.
Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Plumlee trying to break loose. Pelicans pull it in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Over in the corner. Pass to Sohan. Out left to the wing. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Pass to Muscala. 3-pointer. The Celtics working the ball around now. Boston again missing. Doubled by Murray. Iguodala outside. Here's Bitadze. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. And I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Here's Murray. Outside Robinson. For the 3. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3.
And Murray shooting with this kind of efficiency. Look how fired up the bench is.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the drive. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Murray. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Pass to Sohan. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Boston. Now here's Murray. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Culver's shot is off. Celtics trailed by 20. Now Robinson. Pass to Murray. Inside. Here's Plumlee. It's stolen by Fultz. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Culver. And then Culver with the dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Outside Robinson. Murray from deep three-point territory. The shot misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Pass to Bitadze. Now here's Culver. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Fires from 14. And the bank shot is good.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
To the inside. And now here comes Terry leading the break. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. To the left wing. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play. Basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Celtics making a switch here.
Celtics entertainment.
Fultz with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sohan. They get the rebound. Terry outside. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Davison. Pass to Robinson. Here's Mann. Swiped away. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Outside Terry. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Davison. Pass to Plumlee. Now here is Robinson. And that time also a missed shot. And here's Fultz. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Pelicans. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Pass to Terry. Here's Bitadze. New Orleans moving it around. And another three for New Orleans.
They treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart clean, and my mind focused. Just keeps going how I wrote it. How the you doubt us? I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like now what? Now they down to come around.